Hello, everyone. I'm Judy Goss, the founder of Over 40 Females, and welcome to our 20-minute breakout session, How to Brighten Your Look on a Budget with fashion expert Tania Sterl. With spring rushing up on us in just a few days, I think all of us could use some help in this area. I know I love when I can change up my looks in simple, cost-effective ways, and Tania not only will show us how to do this, but will also reveal when to look out for those seasonal sales, how much you should be spending, and what colors are appropriate, and so much more. Over 40 Females has weekly educational teleseminars that range from fashion to finance to building your business, strengthening your spirituality, and endless other subjects you can benefit from. So sit back, learn, and enjoy. Take it away, Tania.
Thanks so much, Judy. Hi, welcome, ladies. If you're in New York City, we know spring is trying to get out there. I went for a beautiful walk in the park and saw the daffodils popping up, that beautiful yellow and green for spring. So we're going to go into how you can freshen up your look for spring. And I know these breezy in-between days are the most challenging. Do I put away the puffer coat? Do I bring out the trench coat? So we're going to go into some nice tips of how to transition your winter into spring, into this nice warmer weather.
Well, thank goodness, because I am constantly walking out thinking, I'm so cold, I thought I could wear this light spring jacket.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm going to have some beautiful trends at the end, and we're going to start by a little bit of strategy and knowing how, just the importance of investing in your image. Really think about investing in your image as an investment in yourself, because each one of you listening, whatever your career is, whatever your role is in life, whatever your responsibility is, think of yourself as your best asset. And there was this New York Times article written. It takes a lot of money to look this good, and it kind of ticked me off a little bit, I have to be quite honest, because it actually doesn't. It doesn't take a lot of money to look that good. It's bringing consciousness to how you want to show up, how you want to present yourself, and actually looking through that closet of yours and coming up with a plan and a budget for yourself each month and taking advantage of sales and resales. So don't think it takes a lot of money to look this good, but do think of investing in clothing as an investment in your own image, because I strongly believe, and I've seen it with my clients, you can absolutely create opportunities, attract others, create success, wellness, and prosperity by dressing for it. I mean, when you see Judy at her events and online, she's dressed for it. And
oh, my gosh, thank you.
Yeah, no, the beautiful following you've created. So, ladies, invest in your image. It's very important.
And I have to tell you, I don't spend a lot of money on clothing, that's for sure. So I could, really use your tips to accessorize and really, brighten up some things.
Exactly, and that's what it's about. And really bringing consciousness about how you want to be dressing for your desires. What are you desiring next in your life? Is it that promotion? Is it more clients? Is it now you're getting ready for videos and taking your presence to a bigger level? So really think about what you're desiring so that you're dressing for your desires, or you're single and ready to mingle and looking to meet that man. And really think about working with what you got, and that's not just your own talent, but also what's in your closet, and dressing for what's next. Especially we as women, we're constantly going through changes, right? Changes in our age, changes in our bodies, changes in our careers. So think of it for what you're dressing for next and what you're desiring next in life. I mean, look at this group of women here. They're all showing up in their colors and their dresses, and they all have a little bit different style. And just think about that, how you can dress to manifest what you're desiring next. So, the first day of spring has happened. I love how I said it's 10 days away. It's actually happened. So is your wardrobe ready for spring? Here's what to do before you shop. Go into that closet of yours and take inventory. I actually have an inventory sheet. If any of you want it, I can email it to you after the presentation. You want to go in there and see, do I have too many black pants? Do I have not enough blouses? All I have are black pumps? What about a floral pump? So go into that closet of yours and take inventory. See where you have too few or too many. You're going to make a shop plan. Each season, I believe you need no more than 15 new pieces. And what are those power pieces? We're going to talk about those. Review your budget. ladies, yes, we all want to just shop and get what we want to get, but go into it with conscientiousness around your budget and how much money you have to spend for the season. Shopping with intention, going to talk about that. And we'll end it with the spring refresher must-haves, how to shop your own closet, and a little tips on reselling for profit and trade. So you want to think of your style as your lifestyle. So each one of you listening right now, you could actually pull out a pen and paper. What events do you need to be dressing for? Is it you have a networking event coming up? Do you have a speaking engagement? Do you have a bar mitzvah? Do you have a special holiday? Do you have a bridal shower? Think of the events you need to be dressing for. And in terms of professional, it could be you're getting ready to do a new photo for LinkedIn, your website, interviews, promotions, business travel. Business travel is an event, important meetings. And on a personal note, just weekends, do you want to bump up from, sweatpants to a casual chic outfit? Intimate apparel, do you have some romantic evenings you need to plan for? Your fun vacations, romantic dates, again, holidays. Think of your life as your lifestyle and how you'll be styling yourself for your professional events and your personal events. This is where I talk about bringing awareness so that when you go out shopping, you have that event in mind. I need an event dress. Let me do it in a color, or I need that new look for that profile photo. So think of the events you need to dress for, and it'll make shopping a lot easier. You should actually hold up that top and say, how can I wear it and what can I be wearing it to? And honestly, every day is an event. The minute you walk out the door, boom, you're on. Taking inventory. All right. Some of you think about your closets. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to think about my closet. For some of you, it's a mess. For some of you, it's very organized. For some of you, it's in between. And like Judy was saying, it's been so confusing, like with this weather. Like you want to go out without the coat and the puffer. So the closet
you want to look like spring, but it doesn't feel like spring. But you still want to look nice.
Especially here in New York. It's trying. It's really trying. So you want to take inventory and think of it per item, all your jackets, skirts, blazers, per color, because then you can really see, oh my gosh, I have a sea of black. Maybe I need to bring some blouses in and some pop colors. And by category. Now, think about this. Even your dresses can be broken down into categories. You have work dresses, you have weekend dresses, and you have very special event dresses. So when I go into a lot of my clients' closets, all the dresses are together, but then on a daily basis, you're digging through your cottony weekend summery dresses, and then you're not aware of which dresses you're wearing to work. So it's actually good to break down your items into those additional categories. You can actually have a whole section of your closet that's more the work career, jackets, pants, skirts, dresses, and then your fun weekend stuff. So then you're not digging through each of them to get to what you need to get that work outfit together. Also think of it per color, solids, and prints. This way you can assess, you can see, again, where you have too few or too many. You can also see where the gaps are. And for a lot of women, this is just a real quick tip. I noticed, you got to see a black pants, but your ratio of tops to bottoms, I reversed that. I'm so sorry. Your ratio of tops to bottoms should be 3-to-1 to 5-to-1, meaning for every black pant or navy pant or khaki pant, you should have at least 5 tops that can go with that bottom, that black skirt or that black pant. So think of that ratio as just a really quick tip. So then you can see where the gaps are. Most of my ladies do not have enough tops to go with their bottoms. Just a little spring refresher. These are the Pantone colors for spring 2015. Now, of course, this varies for each and every one of you. Part of what I do is also color analysis. So I'm showing you this palette. This doesn't mean everyone listening right now can wear every single color you're seeing. But this is just to give you a little inspiration, a little refresher. If you look at the top row, those are all cool colors. If you're blonde-haired, blue-eyed, if you're salt and pepper, gray hair, these cool color palettes will be soft and beautiful on you, from the blues to that new minty green, that cooler blue, and rather than the tan, pairing it back to the gray. It was interesting that they put the gray on the bottom. I was like, the gray should be on top because that's a cool color. And then for you ladies that you tan easily, that means you have warm undertones. So these beautiful pinks, oranges, that yellow maize, that beautiful new, soft, almost like a mocha, coppery brown. These are for you ladies that tan easily, rich brown hair, brown eyes. You can play with each of these. And by adding a scarf, adding some jewelry, adding some blouses in these colors, prints in these color palettes, you can totally brighten up your basic black or navy pants going right into spring. So think about just adding that pop of color, like the yellow daffodils that are popping right now. Think of yourself as that flower that's blooming. All right, now you've gone through the closet. You got to play love it or leave it. So what are we? We're Wednesday. So you've got this weekend, ladies. I'm going to put you on assignment. Go through that closet and play love it or leave it. I know going through a closet is not an enjoyable task, but you have to do it because it'll free up that confusion. When you open those closet doors, imagine a breath of fresh air where there's less. And what's left is just what you absolutely love and what brings you joy. That item of clothing is not bringing you joy anymore. It doesn't belong in your closet. I strongly believe in less is more. You don't need a whole bunch of items that are confusing you on a daily basis. So putting you on assignment this weekend, even if you get rid of 3 items, 5 items, 10 items, and you'll notice once you get in there, you get on a roll and you're like, oh, it feels so good to just purge and get rid of. I've been doing that with my clients all month, and they're just, they're so relieved. So
you're totally inspiring me to do that.
Get in there, girl.
Yeah, I've got like tank tops with cardigans, with leather jackets, with jeans. I mean, it's ridiculous.
And it's true. You need a little bit of both right now for this in-between season. But what can go away is like the down coat, bring it to the dry cleaner. Even on these breezy days, you're just going to layer up sweaters under your woolen coats. Leather is seasonal, and this is a good time of year to wear that leather in between. But now's a good time to, divide and conquer. So as you go through it, it's good to purge, and then we'll do some tips on reselling. So really think of that item. Does it still bring you joy? When you pull it out of your closet and look at it, are you like, oh, my gosh, I love to wear this? Also ask yourself, when's the last time you wore it? We all have those things hanging around where we think we're going to wear them, and now it's been 3 years, and it's like, if you haven't worn it in 3 years, you're never going to wear it. By getting rid of something that's just been sitting there, you open up to newness to come in. And let me tell you, it is fascinating what happens. It's very much a metaphor. Getting rid of old clothes, things from the past, do open up space in your life to bring newness in. That can be new opportunities. It can be a new client. It can be a new man. It can be, oh my gosh, a new dream travel place that you've never been to before. Get rid of those things that are weighing you down. It'll really lighten up and bring new things into your life. It's fascinating. We think, oh, it's just clothes, but it's not. It's really the energy behind them. What I also love to do with my clients is, how do you feel when you put it on? Clothing is a feeling. It's really like our second skin. So if you put something on and look in the mirror and you don't feel good in it, there's your answer. It's got to be a love. Now, also, we're coming off of a very long winter. All my clients have gained some weight. Actually, I have one client, though, she had an illness, and she actually lost a little weight. So I've had clients on both ends of the spectrum. If you have items that are just one size up or down, there is a chance you'll still fit into them and can get them tailored. But if it's at the point where it's just too snug and tight, leave it. Bring something in that makes you feel good, that allows for some breathing room. And if it's just too big and too oversized and you've slimmed up, then you know what? Get rid of that too. You want to make sure that what you're wearing makes you feel confident, comfortable, and really feels like who you are now and where you're going next. So you'll get those 3 piles. You'll decide what to repair, what to tailor, what to resale, and what to donate. So now's the time to lighten up for spring, ladies. Okay, so you've gotten through the closet. You've taken your inventory. You've come up with what are those top 15 things you can bring in to enhance your wardrobe? What outfits can you make more of from existing core pieces? And I'll go into what that is. And then what can you add to update and fresh your look and to keep it current? We've heard that, right? Keep yourself up to date. Keep yourself current. Keep your profile picture current. It's really key. And just by some small major tweaks, I mean, even Judy is admitting, like, she doesn't spend a lot on her clothes. And look how fabulous she looks. It doesn't take a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. It's those slight tweaks that can just make all the difference. So, okay, you're all going to get overwhelmed. You're going to be like, oh, my God, why are you showing me numbers? Bear with me here, because this is absolutely what I do for each and every one of my clients before I go out and shop for them. We come up with a shop plan, a 15-piece. If you have that quantified number in mind, you're not going to go out and shop aimlessly. You're not going to be shopping forever. You're not going to shop and buy a bunch of things and bring them home just to regret it and bring things back. Think of 5, 10, or 15 pieces. So here's a perfect example. Maybe you need 2 new blazers, a new work pant, 3 blouses, 2 new pair of shoes, a couple of scarves, a couple new work dresses that make you feel feminine and beautiful, a couple of casual dresses for those bridal showers or holiday events on the weekend, and a great new skirt. If you actually list out those 15 pieces, you decide what is your minimum. See how I wrote 2 blazers, minimum $199, maximum $299? If you actually write this out for yourself, you'll see what your whole budget plan can be for the season. Decide what your minimum you're willing to spend and your maximum is willing to spend per item. And I don't want you ladies to forget, in the last presentation, I talked about your power pieces. That's your power purse, your coat, and your shoes. Those you can spend a little bit more on and make sure that they're good and in place. If that's your total budget, let's say you're going to spend $2,000 on this total budget, divide that out for the next 5 months, and then it doesn't seem like, oh my gosh, I'm spending so much on my clothes, and that guilt or that, oh my gosh, I can't afford to. Remember, you are your best asset, and investing in your image is key. So if this is your total budget, if you divide this by March, which is already passed, let's go to April, May, June, July, August. Divide that into the next 5 months. These items should add to your wardrobe, get you through July. You're spending about $450 a month. That's about $100 a week you put away. This is going to be different for each and every one of you. I just put a very average plan. But I find magic happens when you get that specific before you go out shopping. All of a sudden, that perfect dress will pop out at you. Or that perfect blazer will pop out at you. It's about shopping with intention to get exactly what you need and you want. And bringing consciousness to the budget so that you're not overspending. And I should know, because I am a recovering shopaholic, and now it's my pleasure that I've actually been able to make a profession out of shopping for others and doing it in a way that makes sense. Just a real brief example. See, we've got 5 different tops, some basic pants. This is how you can mix and match and make a multitude of different outfits. And look at that. Pop in the same blazer back over it, you can get a lot of different looks. And think of it this way. Again, in this module, you see 3 skirts, 2 pants, but look at how many tops. And think of color. Bring some color in, right? We all have our little black dress, which we all need. But how about bringing it in ivory? Ivory is such a beautiful, refreshing color for spring. And ivory has a little softness to it, so it really illuminates and highlights your face. Or bring that little black dress in a beautiful color for spring, turquoise, pink, blue. We all have our basic black cardigans, bring them in color. We all have our basic black pencil skirts. Think of bringing a pencil skirt in a pop color or in a print. And even your blazers, right? We all have that go-to, black jacket. Bring one in white or bring one in a pop color. And then this way you can have all these fun options for mixing and matching. Throw in some colorful print scarves, have some fun with your belts. Pumps you can play with and keep basic because they'll work back, or I'll show you some fun pumps on the next slide. And think about your purse. Look at that purse. We've had that black bag all season. Bring one in beige or pink or a fun color. So this is a way to just totally freshen up for spring. Out of these 25 pieces, you can actually make 25 outfits. So again, less is more. Times of year to shop. Sales. All right. spring is in stores as early as January. Can you imagine? I actually shop for my spring in January and February because I have to get my shopping done before I shop for all my clients. So spring is in stores as early as January. So the good news is, actually, it's already gone on sale. I have to swing this earlier. You already have sales going on right now, April, May, June. So if you're the type that likes to get the sale, it's good to preview the stores in January, February, do that great little wish list, then come back in April, May when everything starts to go on sale. Summer sales in August, fall sales in November, winter sales in December, January. Here's the other thing about time. Think of the time of day and the day of the week to go shopping. I know some of you work Monday through Friday, so you think, oh, the only time I have to go shopping is the weekends. If that's your thing, fine, but think about it. The stores are packed with people. So do it, make it easier on you so you're not standing in long lines. Go Monday through Thursday. Go after work. The trick is some of the sales don't start till Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that's when you'll have to go in store. But make it easy on yourself. Go Monday through Thursday in the evenings. And never shop when you hate. Don't shop when you're hungry, angry, tired, or emotional. You're going to overspend and not be happy. If you're hungry, eat a little something. If you're angry, go work out. If you're tired, take a nap. And if you're emotional, it's time for self-care. Pamper yourself. Treat yourself to a mani-pedi, a massage, a cup of tea, or a hot bath. Don't shop when you're emotional. Do it when you're well thought out and planned. Pieces to invest in, you can spend a little more on your coat, your purse, your shoes, fine jewelry, your watch, and your career wardrobe. Remember, investing in your image so that you can get that return on investment. You'll get that other client. You'll get that promotion. You'll get asked to speak on a webinar for over 40 females. Think of investing in genuine leather, especially in your purse and your shoes. And I do say this, designer labels. Yes, they're a little more expensive, but when you go back to resell them, you'll actually get more money for it. Now, some of us, we like impulse shopping, right? Sometimes we just love those quick fixes. Do that with your costume jewelry, your scarves, casual looks for weekend and summer wear. This is where you don't have to spend as much, but if you're buying scarves for $19 a pop, go ahead and buy 3 of them. They make you happy and they're inexpensive. I talked about shopping with intention before. Think of the event and occasion. Can you wear it with at least 3 other things in your closet? That's very important, so you don't have that one thing hanging out for a year that you're not wearing. Decide your color palette and your minimum and maximum price. Just wanted to reiterate that. Go into that store with intention. I need a pair of comfortable pumps. They should be brown. I need about a 2 to 3 inch heel that I can wear with my work skirts. And it'll work with jeans on the weekend. It's amazing what happens when you shop with intention. Go, stay on target, it'll pop out at you, and if it didn't, better luck next time. Oh, this is how I shopped with intention. In December, I decided I wanted to stop wearing so much black and I wanted to wear ivory. And one of my favorite designers is Alexander McQueen. I don't know how many of you out there love him. He's very high-end, very opulent, very amazing. And I've been wanting to own an Alexander McQueen for years, but I mean, his suits go for like $5,000. I made the intention, I want an ivory suit. I've actually been desiring for 5 years to own an Alexander McQueen. So this is a desire that's been 5 years in the making. In December, I wanted an ivory suit, and I'm not kidding you. I went to the resale shop, my local resale shop in Brooklyn, looked through all the racks, focused on ivory, the color ivory. All I looked at, everything in the store, I only looked at ivory. Can you believe this is an Alexander McQueen suit that comes with a skirt? It was $150. I am not kidding you. So dressing with intention, shopping with intention, naming those desires, and naming your price point. I said I don't want to spend more than $500. I got the suit for $150. That's the magic of dressing for your desires and shopping with intention. It can be that magical. Here's some resale sources if you want to jot these down. So once you purge that closet this weekend, New York City has second time around. They take contemporary labels, so bring it there. You'll get a little cash back, or you get to trade in for something new. Housing works. Even though you don't get cash back, you'll get a nice receipt and be able to use it towards your taxes. And it's amazing what you can find at Housing Works. The things that I find there, I'm like, I can't believe someone just got rid of this, and it's like $5, $10, $30. Great resources for online, Etsy, eBay, Tradesy, Threadflip, Shop Hers, and Like Twice. These are places to go to shop for, let's say, like a Diane von Furstenberg dress that would be $500 at retail, But on these websites, you can get them for like a Diane von Furstenberg dress for like anywhere from $90 to $100. So I highly recommend those for you smart, savvy shoppers out there that want a deal. We all know about our TJ Maxx's, our DSWs. Look at Nordstrom's Rack, Neiman Marcus, Last Call. This is where else you can get those nice designer at a price. And then what's great is if you're tired of it next year, you'll get more value for it when you go to resale it. And some of my favorite online places, oh my God, especially for shoes, Zappos, 6 p.m., Blue Fine, ideally. Just some great resources there for you ladies. All right, so the first day of spring is not 10 days away, it's here. So I ask you, is your spring wardrobe ready? Here's some beautiful trends, right? Okay, we got through the nitty-gritty. Let's look at clothes. Judy's like, I can just picture Judy going, let's look at the clothes already, Tanya. One of my favorite trends are soft trench coats. Everyone has, there's that beautiful, structured, traditional Burberry, but think of softening up. Think of a ruffle. Think of a soft color.
Tanya, I hate to say this, but we're running quickly out of time, and it's going to cut off if we go over. So
let me breathe.
Just be aware.
Sorry, let me go through these beautiful power purses. Flats are still in vogue, thank goodness, because they're easy on our toes. Beige leather instead of black. Beautiful neutral to pop color back with. Printed pants, how fun are those? Keep it simple on top and add a little print in your pants. These longer, elegant, graceful skirts are so beautiful and easy to wear. Think of them in print, chambray, and even lace. And again, what better way to brighten up than multicolored stones? And think of botanicals. You could find these new or vintage as pins, jewelry, earrings, necklaces to brighten an outfit. Also, these kind of exotic type jewelry are really coming back. Or if you're the modern minimalist, go simple, geometric shapes. Love relating the layers. Some of you could dig out your jewelry right now, mix your bracelets with your watch, mix your gold chains together. Again, basic black and beige, but pop a little minty green. Anything you've been wearing in black, think of pink, think of ivory, think of metallic instead of black. Floral cardigans, your basic shirt, put a beautiful gold necklace with it. Bring in some neutral flats and purse. Pop your black and white with a beautiful turquoisey necklace and look at those floral pumps. So fun. So again, before you shop, you're going to take inventory, get through that closet, think of your spring must-haves, shop your own closet, and resale for profit. And feel free to email me, ladies, Tania@sterlonstyle.com if you'd like a consultation. And I have some VIP days. And just a reminder, reach out, follow me on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, all that good stuff. So I hope you're inspired to purge that closet, get focused, create a plan, shop for only what you need and what's going to bring you joy, and really celebrate yourself. Just like the spring flowers that are blooming, dress yourself in color and print that's going to make you feel desirable and make you get noticed and become memorable. Embrace your beauty, embody your brand, and become memorable with your spring fashions. Thank you so much, Judy.
Oh, thank you, Tania. Tania, it was a pleasure. I learned so much more than I ever thought I could.
Good.
Take care. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Take care. Thanks for listening, ladies. Bye-bye.